So reports are suggesting that Arsenal are trying to prize Zinchenko out of Manchester City. But before we get into that, please smash the like button and do subscribe if you are new to the channel. But where do I even start with it? This is a really interesting signing. Yes, Arsenal, they didn't get fourth spot in the end, but they are still trying to add and develop this squad, this young squad, and they need some experienced players. And they're looking at Oleksandr Zinchenko, and Zinchenko has been integral to Man City, especially in that final game this season. You saw how good he was, but he's a player who, yes, has been integral, but he's been integral as a squad player, and reports suggesting that Zinchenko wants to be a first team player, a player who plays game in and game out. He's only played 15 times in the Premier League this season for Man City, and he's looking to go elsewhere to get some first team football, and I think he'd be the perfect fit for Mikel Arteta's men. And the reason for that is not only is he a left back, he can play centre mid and he can play left winger, but left back, Kieran Tierney, yes, he's a great player, one of the best fullbacks in the league, but he is constantly injured. And so he could fill in for there because Tavares hasn't been the signing that everyone hoped for. He's messed up quite a few games. He simply isn't good enough if Arsenal want to push on for the Champions League. Saw it in games against Liverpool and in other games throughout the season. And Zinchenko can pass out from the back. He can play in that four at the back system. He can drive forward. He can do everything that Mikel Arteta will want him to do, because at the end of the day, Mikel Arteta is the understudy for Pep Guardiola, and he can play in that Pep Guardiola system. We know that for a fact. And in those 15 games this season, he has got 4 assists. It's pretty good, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. You've got to put your hands up and say fair play to him. But not only that, he can then move into the central midfield. And reports are suggesting that that is where Arteta wants him to play. And I think he'd really, really suit there, because he's a central midfielder who can go forward and he can do the dirty work, as obviously he's played in defence for so long. And that's what Arsenal are really crying out for. Somebody like Xhaka, who is a bit better on the ball. Zinchenko is a really technically gifted player. Obviously, you have to be if you're playing this Man City squad. But he can be a deep line creative midfielder. And I think that's what they're looking for. A box-to-box player who can do everything. He can do the dirty work and go forward. So I think he'd fit in that system. And not only that, then he can play on the left wing. They need cover in these positions. And that's what Zinchenko is. He's a utility man. He can play wherever he is asked by Arteta. So this deal looks like it's got legs. Reports suggesting throughout the day that this is serious. Arsenal have stepped up their interest, and Zinchenko wants out. The fees, not really, nothing's been suggested at the moment, but it's looking like Arsenal are favourites, and they're going and they're trying to put all their eggs in that basket. They're also trying to sign Gabriel Jesus, but we're just talking about Zinchenko in this video. Do you think Zinchenko would suit Arsenal, and could he be the missing link that helps Arsenal progress to get that Champions League football next year, or even help them in the Europa League? But let me know in the comment section below. As I said before, smash the like button and do subscribe for some more transfer news and just general football news, because you know what this channel's like. We do a bit of here, there and everywhere. But thanks for watching. BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you. Goodbye.